I'm very excited because today I found some plantain. I found them somewhere before and they were like in Morrison's or something. They were really expensive. There's like a world, ooh, I don't know what's happening. Ooh. There's like a World Whole Food store or something nearby. And it was £1.28 for 3. I decided to make a video anyway. So you've got your plantain and a knife and a chopping board. And the first thing you're gonna do is chop your plantain. Other people like to peel the whole thing. I think they're really hard to peel. So what I do, I chop it into little chunks and then I chop a little bit off. So chop this little corner bit off and then I peel it because I find it easier that way because they're really hard to peel. You want a green plantain. It has to be green, like really hard. If it's softening, then it's no good. Well, it is good, but it's not good for this. I've also seen videos before on how to pronounce plantain, but like, that's how I say it, and people understand what I mean. Not like I'm saying banana. It's close enough. I think trying to learn a new language at a later time in life gets you quite comfortable with saying the wrong thing. There are people who will want to understand you no matter what word you say, and there are other people that will never understand you. And this is not an advert. I use coconut oil and it's semi-liquid today, so that's how warm it is in this country. Normally it's solid. You actually need a fair bit of oil to cook them, but what you can do when you finish cooking is use the oil for something else. I use a big pan because although they're small now, when you squash them, they take up more space. Actually, I lied, my coconut oil is rock solid. Somebody once asked me why. So if this is something that you don't understand, and I'm not being funny, like some people just don't get it, it's because of the temperature. So coconut oil has a much higher melting point than other oils. So at room temperature in the UK, it's quite often solid. But if you go to a hot country, it's liquid. I've got a massive pan. So if you use a little pan, that they fit in. When you squash them, you can cook like one at a time. And I've got my coconut oil in and it's hot. I'm just gonna pop them in to fry. Meanwhile, prepare another chopping board because you're gonna squash them. I did them in an air fryer once, but they're just not the same. If you've got like a deep fryer that you wanna put them in, then great. If not, I make them a little bit smaller because you have to cook them and they're not going to cook shallow fry if they're like massive. It's going to take you all day. So I make them a little bit smaller. Prepare my other chopping board and there's not really much else to do now. Just wait. I'm not a professional chef. And this scar here, you have to be really careful. This is a patacone related scar on my face from somebody dropping a patacone in hot oil and it went on my face and it nearly went in my eye. So like, I'm happy that I have a scar here because otherwise I could have one in my eye, which would not be good. So yeah, be careful with hot oil. I love patacones. And I found them here in a shop, but like, they're in like some horrendous oil and they've got sugar on them and stuff. So like, that's not what I want. So some of them I've turned onto their side to get like a bit of a cook all over. But they're done now. Get your patacone, you put it on your chopping board, chopping board, it's got coconut oil in it, and you squash with all of your might. Ta-da! And then what comes out underneath is like a flat one, and you pop it back in. And it's not an exact science. Ta-da! Now they're bigger. They just fit in. If you'd made them like, put them in a tiny pan, they wouldn't fit. Wonky. The more you squash them, I'm shouting, the extractors come on. The more you squash them, the thinner they are and the faster they cook. So you're meant to cook them until they're like hard, like crispy. And like, I don't eat gluten or bread. I don't really like potatoes. So these are like amazing. It's just plantain, coconut oil, and sea salt. Years I wouldn't eat in front of anyone. So now I'm eating on YouTube.